Hey BFD, this is your girl Lucky. Happy holidays. We're talking about some stuff that doesn't always sit with us too lightly. Another kind of a touchy subject. It's the holidays, folks. Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a boners, because this is one of those things, like, you can make it the best out of it, or you can just roll with the punches and whatever happens, and maybe it's going to be salty nuts for you. You're cranky and you're crabby and, bah humbug. But other times, I think ultimately is a lonely, toxic feeling for us, especially in the community. It's kind of hard to be around certain people that might not accept being out in the community. And also, I think that it can be hard when you have left your partner or not that far in your relationship yet where you can be with them all the way. I don't know who made that law. To me, if I had the wish, I'm kind of going through some things with my girl, but I'm hoping that they work out. And this is what I say to that. Like, there's a lot of laws and rules that people make up. I'm actually one of them. But when it comes to the holidays, she's actually had an open invitation to be with me back home for a long time. So if she wanted to and she can get off work, she's always more than welcome to come. That's the bottom line. My family is actually pretty cool about that, even though some of them are having a situation about me being a lesbian. But other than that, like, the bottom line is I wouldn't allow her to ever be alone, or whoever. If they wanted to be with me, I'm going to make them be with me. That's not saying they have to marry them tomorrow. You can be with them for a day or 5 years in your experience or relationship with them. And it's what you feel and what you want. If I can't be with her, I'm not going to be mad. Of course, I'm going to be sad and lonely. But I know other people have other places to go and other people to see. And I'm not the only person in this world. And ultimately, I have my kids to deal with. I don't always get to see my daughter, her and her dad and I, or whatever, take turns or split holidays and stuff. And it gets a little hectic. One of these days, I wish I could just kind of have my own plan for the holiday and have both my kids and the person that I'm, in love with, and, make it work. But we can't always have what we want, and I don't care at that point if my family, was supportive or not. Do whatever I want, and I don't have to be with them, but I do like being with them. They do some really nice things. They're just coming together. Now it's kind of a routine. They drink, play cards, eat, whatever. I played Texas Hold'em for the first time, and I actually did pretty good. I don't know what the hell I was doing most of the time, but anyways, for the one side of my family, we have a lot of Norwegian and Irish and German in our family, so we do oyster stew and lefse and other little things. And then for my stepdad's side of the family, we do some type of a meatball mix they've gotten from this butcher for years, and homemade mashed potatoes and stuff. So, like, just the food alone can be a tradition, and it's good, and I look forward to that, and just everybody getting together and sharing thoughts and ideas. And other times we don't talk about crap, we just laugh, eat, make fun of each other, and be silly. Yeah, so yourself, it's ultimately about yourself sometimes, and it doesn't mean about being selfish. Obviously this is the time of year for giving, and people just get it mixed up, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it's kind of sad for me. I think that the greatest gift is giving, obviously, instead of receiving. I never ask for gifts. I joke around sometimes, like, when my mom demands, like, you need to get me something. I'm alright, okay, whatever, you can try this, but don't get me shit I don't want or need. I know that sounds crazy, but it's about waste. It just, I don't care. Give me a cup of coffee. I'm fine with that. There's no law requirement saying you have to spend X amount of money. I just think it just gets crazy. Other than that, even for my kids, I'm the same way. So just, it kind of gets a little destructive when all those other things come into play, and then it makes me sad and depressed, and I just hate dealing with all that. I don't ever demand or expect anybody to get me anything. Of course, if it's like my mom and she really wants to, give me something you think I'm gonna use. But my mom likes to shop off, like, Home Shopping Network or whatever that's called, and QVC, and things out of magazines, so it just gets a little political. Yeah, so what my mom does, or your mom might do or doesn't do. Everybody's just different and weird about it. And some people are just set in their ways. They do their own things, and that's the way how they want to be, and I just want differently sometimes for myself and my kids and other people. But, I do the best I can. If I can get somebody something, I will. I'm not definitely going to do it if I don't have the money or the time. I hate shopping. I just hate shopping. The way people act when you're shopping, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to do all that, just donate stuff to the people that really appreciate it. You know, I do think like this, even this Toys for Tot thing is getting a little out of control. They talk about on the news all the time about like, oh, this year is going to be harder than last year, and these kids aren't going to have a Christmas now. And you know what? People get it together, because the bottom line is you can have a Christmas without having presents. Of course, children like presents, and it's meaningful and it's special, but ultimately, bottom line, you can still have something in your heart and be happy, and things can be simple and special without opening up presents. I mean, gosh, we've had presents before where I didn't even have wrapping paper. Get over it. You know, there's been times where I just take my kids to do something for a tradition or a holiday, you know. And I really do think I could be one way or the other if I didn't have kids. So I understand what other people are going through, because I've been there. Like, just that lonely, crazy feeling, and, you know, the self-despair, destruction thing. Or this ultimately high-spirited and well-functioning and out there doing a go-getter thing. Go Jeezy, you know? So, anyways, it's to each his own. You know, I just wish everybody a happy holidays, and I hope you're safe and happy. And if you can't be with the one that you want, you know, like mainly Butch said, maybe call somebody or write them, or just think about something to do for yourself. Or you can still be in contact with people if you can't be with them. There's ways to work things out. It sucks that we don't always have the time or the energy or the money to do all the things that we want to do, but you know, it'll be okay. So happy holidays, take care, and talk to you soon.